Hey everyone, it's Libby from Maighstirtarot. Tarot. I'd like to acknowledge the Ngāti Kata Unu First Nations people and welcome to you, your guides, my guides, and the universal energies. Okay. Boy, oh boy, oh boy, deep breaths. First of all, my heart is going out to those in Los Angeles. I gather the Santa Ana winds are picking back up again. I do apologise. I was fooled. Me, yes, just like everybody else is from time to time fooled by the media that did some really selective editing. I gather Mayor Bass, when the media had asked her about the cut in the budget, and then did some selective editing for her to say yes. The budget, yes, was apparently in 2024 lower than 2023, but in 2023 the budget was significantly higher because there were some one-off purchases that had been made. So, oh boy, you'd think we'd be used to this media manipulation by now, but still catches us out occasionally. So, on that note, be aware, but don't allow yourself to get immersed into the media because we are going through it's new change time coming, significant new change. It's the world card on the world stage. It is not just the US, but it does take us, all of us. We've all got this light within us. We're all light workers. And what you'll find over the next couple of years is those that embrace that light and step down out of this safe space, off this safe space where we've put ourselves, and start the journey that we are meant to be on. And the journey starts with steps. You need to take the steps to start on the journey. Those of us that start this ascension journey, because it's going up, we'll find ourselves in this it's going to feel like a completely different plane than those that don't. So we are going through an ascension. There will be those that get left behind. But if you need any more confirmation, this next card that's when I split the deck to shuffle, which is what I do, it is about deciding what you want your future to look like and stepping into your power and taking the steps to bring it about. And it is one step at a time, and each journey starts with steps, which means action needs to be taken. That we need to step out of our comfort zone, step out of our everyday ordinary, and step up. So huge change. 2025. 2025 is a 9-year. You're going by the numerology, which means massive change. It is a wolf moon at the moment. Oh boy, the energies of this moon are now the full moon shines, it exposes. The wolf moon is very much entrenched in folklore, especially the North American folklore. It means that it's brighter than normal. Oh, and I tell you what, we feel like we should all be howling to it, but the full moon does shine a light on what was hidden. And does expose. Not to the same extent that the sun does. That is coming after this full moon. So I'm using the Light Seers Tarot. Now, last night while I was trying to sleep, I couldn't sleep, and I picked up my tablet that was beside the bed. Yes, I know, naughty me. And I had a little flick through, and what came up on my feed, and I have no idea why it came up on my feed, was a YouTube channel called Victoria and Albert Museum. Now, I know the V&A Museum. I haven't been to it. I missed it last time I was in London 25 years ago. But Victoria and Albert Museum. And I was wondering what to read on today, and I had done some notes about are we coming into a period of a shift with the LA fires? First of all, cleansing, destruction, but a change in attitude where it becomes so obvious where you've got the lies and the disinformation versus all that is good and those that stay and help the community. You'll notice that the Republicans from California have all fled to Mar-a-Lago. The vitriol, the ghastly attacking and name-calling, etc., that's going on Untruth Social on X is such a huge contrast to the stepping up of Newsom and Bass and all the other representatives and not representatives, just the ordinary people in Los Angeles and California as a whole. There is this increasing divide, obvious divide between the two types of messaging that's getting out there. So what I want to have a look at is I actually the reason why I found the Victoria and Albert Museum website so fascinating. I watched two of the videos. One was on a restoration of a Middle Eastern uh, uh, monarch, empiric monarch from when was that? 1800 and something. And the other one they had was about a hunting coat, again from Middle Eastern imperial monarch from the 1600s. And what it really made me realize when I was thinking about shift and when I'm thinking about all the energies that are stirring and what's going on at the moment and the anxiety and the angst and the intensity that we're feeling is that it will pass. This is just merely a moment in time. It will pass, and humanity in its best form will continue onwards. And some of it's not so best form as well, but the best of humanity will continue on hundreds, thousands of years' time. There will be us reincarnated perhaps, or others who have stepped in. So that's and as I split the deck again, not only have we got this stepping into your power and taking the steps, but it's also government. Hierophant is government. The deciding what you want the government to look like and taking the steps to bring it up. There's no point in sitting at the keyboard and pounding away, ranting at somebody on some social media site or muttering to the dog or whatever it is. It's about stepping up and making this happen, because these times, first of all, full illumination, but also joy and embracing all that is beautiful. So I have no idea where this reading is going to go. It is literally, that's what I wrote in that a shift with the LA fires, the blame and name calling, the working together, the light of working together versus, so the blame and name calling versus the versus all that is good, and knowing that this too shall pass. So I have no idea where this is going to go. I'm using the Lightseers Tarot. This is my mother's deck. I left mine at home. Let's have a look. Let's have a, what are the energies that you have for us in regards to what is happening at the moment now? Oh boy, there's a lot of distraction happening at the moment. A lot. It's almost like our attention. Our attention's just all over the place. There's this and there's that. There's the fires. There's the Middle East that with Israel and Gaza, almost to a peace treaty again. I'm getting the feeling that Netanyahu's holding off on that to try and get it over into the Trump era. Not that I ever get Trump inaugurated. Strains of Jimmy Carter, Ronald Reagan. Jimmy Carter was also only a one-term president, similar with the hostages in the Middle East. At that stage, the release was delayed until Reagan took office. I'm getting similar vibes. And there have been numerous ceasefires supposedly agreed upon, in that Israel Netanyahu has said, I want XYZ. Okay, we'll give you XYZ. Oh, no, I don't want that after all. So there is this continuation of the delay. So I get the feeling that they're waiting for the inauguration of Trump. Hope they're not going to be disappointed. Oh, interestingly enough, was it the Waterford Hotel on the 19th? If you have a look, I think it's the Waterford Hotel, I think it's called, on the 19th in Washington, D.C. They are holding a coronation party. Fake inauguration, anybody? Interesting. I can't deny that I keep feeling he's going to hold some sort of fake inauguration, so coronation party for a king. Okay. However, they're all holed up in Mar-a-Lago at the moment, so where is it going to be held? I'm not looking at that at the moment. Show me the energy. Show me the energies. The same energies that I was feeling when I was watching the restorations take place with the Victoria and Albert Museum, the treasures that were centuries old, that just show that humanity survives, humanity thrives. This is not the end. It is just a blip. Show me the energies that we need to know. Show me the energies. Come on down, let's have a look. Right, well, where we are in the here and now. Gee, thanks. Seven of Swords. The moon, the light being shone on the lies, the deceit, the betrayal, the abuse, the desecration. That's where we are here and now. And I totally agree with that card. This is the signifier for where we are at the moment. It's a bit windy. I've got my crystals there in case, or my mum's crystals in case I need to use them to anchor the cards. But yeah, this is what we're feeling at the moment, that we've been betrayed, that we've had something stolen from us, that it is just desecration of what is sacred, but the light is starting to shine through the fog. Because my question was, will there be a shift? Not my actual question, the feeling I was feeling when I was thinking about what I was going to read on is the shift, the attitude shift with what's happening with the LA fires. So the light is starting to shine through. The second signifier card is the Emperor. This is about taking control of your life for you. It's also, though, the Emperor here is sitting back and playing a chess game. So I do wonder whether that is the king that is wanting to be inaugurated, setting himself up as an emperor. Okay, thank you. I am thinking that this actually is Trump or Musk or one of those. I'm thinking it's Musk because he's sitting on Mars, playing a chess game. Because the reason why I think it is because we've got this skull here with the horns on it. Now, is it a desert animal? Is it a desert goat of some sort? It's just got that feel about it when you see the fleshless skull of an animal lying in the desert, and we know these winds have come from the desert. Okay. So this is where we are in the here and now. The wannabe world emperor with the lies, deceit, betrayal that is being revealed. The energies behind the scenes. Hello, old friend. Tower moment. This is the energies behind the scenes at the moment. Lightning strike, destruction, sudden explosion, where we find out what is really important, and it's going to be transformative. Needs to be broken down so that it can be rebuilt. but we've got this lightning strike here. So yeah, okay. Just push you back a little bit. I don't know. This card, he turns up so often, the Tower. What's the, okay. And the second signifier card is the giving and receiving help. So very much of, I was thinking it was two cards because I saw this down the bottom there, but it's not, it's just the one. This is about those who step up to help. There is certain wannabe emperors that have said, let California burn, they didn't vote for me. There are those that are stepping up and helping, that it doesn't matter who you voted for, what colour you are, what religion you are, where you come from, what's your wealth. Taylor Swift donated. The tech bros didn't, to helping California. So this is what is going to be noticed. Who actually stepped up and gave help to California, to those that were affected by the fire? Wow. The energies coming out of the Tower is a new beginning, a new start that is bought with love, that is bought with a cleansing, that is bought with working together and creating a partnership. So, is there going to be a shift? Yes. Yes. There is going to be a shift, and it's a shift that starts with destruction of old ideas, old concepts or thought patterns, as they observe who actually gave help when help was needed. I know in Australia, I'm not in Australia at the moment, but in Australia, in the worst of disaster moments, one of the first community groups that comes into anywhere, we're a English-based traditional society, but we have brought in, we have welcomed with open arms, not necessarily at the time, but eventually, cultures from all over the world. One of the first community groups that goes into any disaster area post the disaster, as starting of the rebuilding, is the Sikh community kitchen, with their turbans and their pots on their propane burners, with their vans, and they feed the masses. And they ask no questions, and they are there for a shoulder to cry on. And this is what's going to be noticed. The energy coming out of the Six of Pentacles, the giving and receiving help, is the Page of Wands. A new message of enthusiasm, of youthful joy, of exuberance, of can-do, of love. So when at the moment we're stewing in this energy of betrayal and deceit and just awful nastiness from those that are want-to-be emperors, and letting, let them burn. They didn't vote for me. The energy is beautiful. Right, the karma. Oh, wow. An enlightenment. And a real enlightenment. Joy, full illumination. Second major arcana here. Getting a lot of majors. Of embracing the soul spirit, allowing the soul spirit to dance and sing, of connecting on a spiritual level, but also connecting with, if I say, the God within. It is judgment, but this is not about making judgment. This is judgmentless is what I'm feeling, because you're not passing judgment here. This is about allowing the soul spirit to dance and sing and embracing on a spiritual level, not a religious level, on a spiritual level. And as Cash Peters puts it, we all have the God spirit within us. Any religion that tells you that you have to go through a third party to talk to God is all about human-based control. This is about embracing the spirit of love, of helping, of transformation, of joy, of illumination. The outcome, strength. Another major arcana. Embracing joy, love. Okay, breaking down what is not serving, that is transformative, so can rebuilt in love and acceptance and partnership. We've got the sun, illumination, and connection with that joy. If you have a look here, she is absolutely fully embracing. You know that feeling when you stand out in the sun and you just stand there and you let the sun kiss your skin and it just feels beautiful. It just feels like the weight of the world is taken off your shoulders. And step into no judgment. It's all about higher vibration, inner spirituality. Stay in the positive. And that's where the strength and the compassionate strength will come from. We've got strength here at the what way is it? Left-hand shoulder? The left-hand shoulder of a leader that is going to come forward with a powerful new message. He is bringing the Ace of Wands forward, taking action. These are the leaders that are going to take action, not those that are sitting back playing chess games with the lies. The ones that actually step forward and take action and strength of action. Moving forward out of troubled waters with the truth and working together to create magic. I love these cards. They are so positive. And here we've got, times are a-changing. We personally all have the choice to stay in this darkness or turn through into the light. Is there a shift? Damn straight there is a shift. Again, another major arcana. A shift, massive shift. And it's either get on the train or get left at the station, because the shift is coming, and the shift is towards embracing unity, emotional fulfillment, and completing the cycle of joy and love for love. And this is what is on offer. It is up to us whether we take it or not. There's no white knight that's going to come racing over the horizon. Yeah, he's on a white horse there. He's got his white horse, but he's not going to save us. This is on offer. They are putting, the universal energies are putting it out there for us. We need to meet them halfway to take it up. There's not going to be anybody that rides into our rescue. They will ride towards us, but we need to meet them halfway. Absolutely. The Hanged Man. Things are going to be paused for a while. Understandable. But we are going to see, is there going to be a shift? Yes. Because we're going to see the light from a different point of view. We need, you and I, as light workers, need to plant the seeds, these beautiful magical seeds, and nurture them to fruition through our actions, not just our words, but through our actions. Because we are birthing a new era where there is respect for Mother Earth. Mother Earth is reminding us who's boss. Absolutely. We forget that. We forget Mother Earth is the boss. What was on the telly last night that I saw, it was in regards to the Boxing Day tsunami in Banda Aceh in Sri Lanka, reminding us who's boss. Wildfires reminding us who is boss and that we need to nurture and care, and there is abundance for all, but we need to work with nature because there's no, at the moment, humans, not all of them, just some of them seem to think that we can tame nature. She is untamable. And then we have a new beginning, a new start. The universe has got our back. Have faith and trust that the universe has got us. And this is about working together with others. So we've got 2 partnerships, agreements, balanced relationships. Working together to make magic. It's on offer. Balanced relationships working together. Yes, there are some further awful cards. It's up to us to come out of this despair and inaction, because here's the key, here's the lock, to unlock the door. Cobwebs on the door at the moment, but unlock the door to opportunities to go forward. But we have to. Where did it go? Oh, I didn't put them out. I had them earlier. The Hierophant with the steps, the Hermit with the steps. We have to take the action. We have to step up and accept what is on offer. Great cards. Love those. So, yes, there is a shift, a massive shift coming. But it's not going to happen to us. It's going to happen with us. It's not going to happen for us. We have to bring this about ourselves. So, tell me how is both the US and the world going to, we've got this shift underway. Yeah, we feel like we're emotionally drowning. Absolutely. Again, it is up to us to come to the surface and shine the light. We've got this wolf moon at the moment. Doesn't mean it has to be now. The influence of the full moon lasts for several days, but then we've got new moon and full moon again. But at the moment, we feel like we're just emotionally drowning under what is going on. There's this and there's that and there's, Ukraine, Middle East, US, all sections of the US, the weather in Australia, New Zealand with their summer. Goodness me, what summer. There's just so much going on. We feel like we're emotionally drowning. We need to rise to the surface and shine the light of the feminine moon, the emotional moon, on these emotions that are holding us down, that we feel like are suffocating us. Shine the emotional light and go within and look at them clearly, without judgment, without prejudice, without accusation. Just look at the emotions that are holding us back and holding us down. And if that means you have to go through a grieving process, if that means you need to bawl your eyes out in the bottom of the shower, if that means you need to stand on a vacant beach and scream your lungs out, do it. Purge those emotions. And I'm getting the glimpse of the Hierophant card there. Stepping into your future, stepping into your power and creating the future for yourself one step at a time. And that first step may simply be deciding. And the second step might be getting a big piece of paper and doing some brainstorming about whatever it is that you want your future to look like. And the third step might be narrowing down those ideas. And the fourth step might be, who knows, wherever it leads you. There is no fast track to this tree of life up here. I don't know if you can make out that it's the tree of life. But there's no shortcut. You have to take the steps one at a time. And possibly the first step is this emotional bringing to the surface and letting go. And knowing that pigs can fly, that the impossible is possible. I'm possible. And it is bought with integrity and it is bought with love. I'm possible. And I'm possible. Pigs can fly. If I've got it all within me and it is bought with love. And it is about embracing both your dark and light sides, but embracing your spiritual intuition, your connection with universe. You are all light workers. You are all have your individual gifts. You are all different. None of us are the same. We are unique. We are special. And we are unique because we all have our place in the grid, in the network of the universal energies. And some of us will step up into that grid and bring our individual talents, whatever that may be, and you all have them. It's about opening yourself and listening. And it doesn't mean you're going to hear. I hear my guides doesn't mean you're going to hear. You may be sitting here and a feather floats past you, and that might be the message from your guides. You might smell baking from 3 doors down, and that reminds you of something from your past. Whatever that message is, be open to it. And it is individual and it is unique, and we are going through this shift. And these fires, as ghastly as they are part of that shift, because they are bringing into full clarity love, help, compassion, empathy, as opposed to whatever the other side is doing that we're not interested in. So love to you all. Step into your gift. Join us on this grid of light. And I hope you'll join us. Love to you all. Look after yourselves. Take care. Stay in the light in whatever way you can. Look after yourselves.